Hello everybody, my name is Anju, the Balakrishnan legal intern of LEXIS and Company, and today I'm here to talk about what is the elements of defamation under tort law. So let's start with what's defamation. Defamation is a statement made by one party about another person which can harm their reputation. It can be a written statement or something that's spoken. A statement that's addressed to the eyes is known as libel. A statement that's addressed to the ears is known as slander. So now about the main point about what are the elements of defamation. The elements of defamation are that a statement must be made, the statement must be addressed to the plaintiff, the statement must be defamatory, the intention of the wrongdoer, the statement must be false, the statement must be privileged, the statement must be publicized, the third party believes in the statement must cause injury. Now let's understand about each of these elements in specifically or individually. The first one is that a statement must be made. A statement must be made, as in sentence suggests. A statement must be made by words. It can either be spoken or intended to read, or it can be signs or your actions, or it can be something that is written. Basically, any sort of action of yours that is done in order to defamate a person must be made in order to prove defamation. For example, there's A and B, and A is asked about, does he know that who stole an amount of money, and A points out to B. That is known as a statement being made. Now, the statement must refer to the plaintiff. The statement must be addressed to the plaintiff, or it must point out to a person, a group of person, a company. It must point out to the plaintiff, and it must not be addressed generally. It must, in order to defamate a person, it must be pointed out to the person specifically. The third one is that the statement must be defamatory. Defamation starts with someone making a statement, and any person who makes a defamatory statement can be liable for defamation. A defamatory statement, as you know, diminishes the good opinion that the public carries about you, or makes you an object of ridicule. So any statement that is made that can make you an object of ridicule, or diminishes your value or your good, the good opinion the public has about you can be known as a defamatory statement. The next one is that the intention of the wrongdoer. The person who makes a defamatory statement must know that this statement can cause harm to the reputation, and there are high chances that the public believes in the statement, which will subsequently lead to harm or injury or loss suffered by the other person. The next one is that the statement must be false. Of course, a true statement cannot be considered defamatory statements. Basically, you speaking out facts or you speaking out the truth. A statement must be false in order to spoil the reputation of the other person, because until and unless it's false, it does not really spoil the reputation. So a defamatory statement should be false. The next one is that the statement should not be privileged. Basically, there are chances that a statement can be privileged, which is that the person who makes a statement can be protected from liability. Such statements do not account to defamation. There must not be any sort of privilege to the person who makes the statement. The next element is that the statement must be published. A statement should be published in order for it to be a defamatory statement. It should be communicated to a third party. Any statement that's written in your personal diary or sent as a personal message, or that you know, something that you know but you do not communicate and you keep unto yourself, does not account to defamation. Until and unless you speak it out to a third person and or you publicize that particular statement, it does not account to defamation. So a statement must be publicized. Then the third party must believe that the statement is true. Until and unless the third party, the people of the society, believes in your statement, it does not account to defamation. Now, even if you talk for something that's false or something that can cause harm to the reputation of a particular person, if the people that hears the news do not believe in your statement or do not believe your words, then it does not cause any sort of harm to the reputation of the person. So the statement must be believed by the society in order to be defamatory. The last one is that it must cause injury to the plaintiff. The statement made must cause some sort of harm or injury to the plaintiff in some way. It can be a monetary loss, or it can, which means that the statement causes the person to lose their job, or it can be a loss to the reputation. It can be a loss to their prestige or any sort of loss or harm must be caused in order for a statement to be defamatory. Until and unless these above mentioned elements are proved, the plaintiff cannot claim that defamation has occurred. So the plaintiff must prove in front of the court that these elements are fulfilled, these elements have occurred in order to prove that the statement made was defamatory in order to gain compensation. So I hope that you guys could have a little bit of understanding about what defamation is and what are the different elements of defamation. And if you like the video, please press the like and subscribe button in order to gain more law related videos in the upcoming days. I thank you for your time and your understanding, and I hope that you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.